my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
If you're on the streets and someone's dressed like this, they might be pretty intimidating. Or they might be like this. Fucking come on then. Come on, let's fucking go. Come on. But let me tell you, my friend, all you've got to do is press one little button here. This will end that potential fight in seconds if you know what to do. And on this video, I'm going to give you 3 things that you can do to win any street fight in seconds, even if you've never had a fight in your life. Like this guy right here.
Holy shit!
So the first thing I want to say is it's always better to try and avoid a fight, but there is some people out there who won't allow that to happen. Like the guy who I was at the beginning with my shirt off. This guy is going to have a fight. No matter what you say, what you do, he's going to throw a punch at you. So this video will help you. So you will be afraid to get into this altercation. Your heart will race. This is normal. And what else is normal is for you to start to hold your breath, because now your body's getting tight. Your heart's beating faster than it normally would. You're holding your breath, you're nervous. So what you've got to do is take some deep breaths. This is not only going to help your body relax a little bit, but it's also going to help your mind be prepared for what's about to happen. Now, moving on to the next thing is you've got to make sure you've got distance in between you and the person in front of you. When a fight's about to start, someone will be trying to get up in your face to try to get as close to you as possible. Now, this is what you don't want. Because they could easily headbutt you, punch you from an angle where you can't see the punch coming from, or grab hold of you and try and wrestle you to the ground. So what you need to do is put your hands up in front of you and take a step back and put that distance in between you and the person in front. Now this is going to do one of 3 things. The first thing, it's going to put that space in between you so he can't whack the head on you or wrestle you to the ground. But the second thing is it's going to tell the guy, listen, I don't want to fight. You're putting your hands up in front of you saying, mate, give me that space. I'm not here to fight with you. And the third thing is it's also giving you that space so you can throw a hard and fast and clean punch, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in a second. But first, I want to talk about the third thing that you should be aware of if you're in a fighting situation. You never want to be on the floor. What ends up happening in scuffles is there'll be punching, wrestling, and you'll end up with your back on that very hard concrete floor. Now, there's a few reasons why you don't want to be in this position where you're on your back like this and the guy's on top of you trying to punch you. The first big reason is I can't do much from here. It's hard to punch from here. And the next thing is, if you're in this position, the friend who I told you with his shirt off, he's probably got more stupid friends like him. I've seen it more times than not when they come up and kick people's heads like a football. Your head is not a football. You don't want to get kicked in the head. So that's why you've got to try and keep on your feet at all times. And this is only going to help you be in the position to be able to either run away, which by the way is a great idea, or be able to throw a hard punch like I'm going to show you in a minute. But first, I just want to talk about the 4th thing that is very important if you start fighting. And that is you've got to do whatever you can do to win that fight. Well, other than trying to unalive the person in front of you, if you know what I'm saying. But when it comes to a proper fight, you've got to do what you've got to do. Now, this might mean you have got to use your teeth, use your head, use your elbows, your knees, punch him in the balls, stick your finger up his bloody arse. Any of that stuff you've got to do, especially if you're on the ground and you've got to get this guy up off you, because there's no rules and he could easily do that to you. Now, I want to show you a technique of how to throw a punch, even if you've never threw a punch before. And if you learn how to do this, that will press that button that I told you about and end that scuffle straight away. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to give you an alternative after I've showed you the techniques of this punch. So you will be victorious in this stupid bloody street fight that hopefully you never get into. Now here's a very quick breakdown of how to throw a punch. If you're right-handed, which most of us are, you want to stand with your right foot back like this. You want to have your hands up by your face here for a couple of reasons. One is if he's going to throw punches at you, you can block them there like this. And two is you want to throw the punch from your face. Not like what I've seen so many times in street fights, like this right here. And just missing by a mile. And this is the regular thing that I'll see. The arm will come from here, come all the way around. That's not what you want to do. Instead, if you've got your hands up by your face, now your punch is going to come from your face. And if you turn your hips and fully extend your arm into it, you're going to get a lot more power. Now, let's just look at the distance of them two punches. This is the punch when it's swinging all the way from behind. Look at the distance where this comes from. Now look at the distance that these two punches have gone. If your punch has got less distance to travel, it will get there way faster. So that's why it's way better to throw it with your hands up by your face. And when you do this, if you turn your hips, this will get your weight all the way behind that punch. Now, for whatever reason, if that punch doesn't work, you might have to go to the other thing that I've just spoke about, which is doing whatever you've got to do to win that fight. Stay aggressive. Now, I just want to say, before I show you this technique of the punch, what I am going to do in that situation, I am going to throw the first punch. And if I do that, now I might get rung off the police. But I'm saying this, I keep saying I, because for what you do, what you want to do. But what I would do is throw that first punch. I would try and end that fight before he tries to end that fight. I don't want to wait for him to throw a punch before I throw a punch. Because if he lands that punch, even though I've got all of this fighting experience, I could get knocked out. And the last thing I want to do is get knocked out and have my head volleyed and get kicked in the bloody face. So now I'm going to show you how to throw a punch. And it only takes 15 minutes a day to practice this, to be able to throw it really hard, really fast and perfect it. If you've got a heavy bag to hit, that's even better. But if not, you can do it standing in an area just like this. Now, if that punch doesn't work, you've got to do what I said earlier on, which is whatever it takes to win. But that punch will work. Trust me, if you know how to throw it correctly, which I show you on this video right here, this will work. So if you want to learn how to punch, click here and watch this video next.